Don't know what he's looking for, but the trap is right there. Go in. Now this is a design I've made a while ago, and I haven't changed it very much because it's worked so well. In this case it was more of a vertical descent into the trap, and it worked really well for the mice. It's a multi-catch live trap. I found that the mice do have difficulty figuring out where they came in because of the multitude of areas and spaces and gaps. It uses very simple materials, and if you go check out the card in the top right hand corner, there's a previous build where I go into a bit more detail on how I do it. But in this video I'll show you quick little snippets of what I do to make this trap. All you need are just simply a pair of pliers or cutters, hot glue, a container with a lid on it. In this case I used some spare wire that I had. So here's what you got to do. Cut a circular hole in your container's lid. Cut 16 pieces of wire about 3 inches long. Bend those wires at about 2 1/4 inches, and then do another little tiny bend. Once you have 16 all bent up in the same shape, you're going to start hot gluing them in the container. All right, we start with 4, then add another 4, and another 4, and another 4 until you have your 16 glued in there, and you just simply add more hot glue to reinforce all the little pieces on your lid. And finally, you just adjust the wires so that you have the optimal sized opening for your mouse. You may have to experiment with the size of the opening, as too big the mouse will figure a way out, and too small the mouse will not want to go in. Now I like this glass trap because it's going to be a lot easier to clean up afterwards, and isn't that so pretty? It's just like a piece of artwork. And the funny thing is how this trap is the 4 cheese mouse trap, which I thought was kind of funny and appropriate. All I use are some black sunflower seeds, and that seems to attract the mice. Unfortunately, it can also attract some unwanted customers. I'll deal with you later. Now once we got rid of that pest, we could move on to the mice. Now this opening was perfect for this mouse as it just jumped right in, and you can see here it will have a lot of difficulty getting out as well. They end up looking actually at the largest opening, which is the opening of the container, and they're just trying to get through that cage part of all those little wires. Now mice are different though. You'll get some smarter mice who will find their way out through the hole they came in, and that's why it's important to adjust that opening till you get it just right. As this is a live trap, I do release it in a field nearby. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next Ladybug adventure.